Hi, I'm going to read you a short erotic story. This is an example of the kind of content you will have access to as a Patreon subscriber. I will periodically post readings and videos that the general public does not have access to. This is a story called Firm. I watch him walk past for the umpteenth time, my eyes sliding along the top edge of the book I pretend to be reading. His jeans frame the tight domes of his bubble butt perfectly, and I find my imagination is eager to visualize what he looks like underneath them. I want to follow him into the back room of the cafe and pin him against the wall. I want to pull down those jeans while he's pressed back against me and gasping his consent. I imagine running my palms down his hips and reaching around to cup him. I imagine he thrusts himself into my hand as I press against him from behind. I want to kick his feet apart and watch as his firm ass opens up for me. His hair is buzzed on the sides with just a little length on top, plenty enough for me to grab and pull his head back. I imagine biting into the base of his neck as my fingers plunge into his warmth. I imagine him saying, "Yes, please. Yes, yes, yes." I imagine him wanting me as much as I want him. I imagine swinging him around to face me, running my hands across the firm muscles of his arms and chest, hard planes of flesh and bone. I imagine him leaning up for a kiss, the feeling of his new mustache against mine, the sweet taste of his tongue exploring my mouth. I imagine we growl and grunt against each other like animals in heat. I imagine this would never happen in the back room of a busy cafe on a busy weekend afternoon, but I don't let that stop my fantasy. I'm enjoying the wet heat between my legs as I imagine my hands on his body, inside him, the feeling of him squeezing me, holding me, drawing me in ever more deeply. I imagine him whimpering as I withdraw, wanting more, always more. My mouth on his neck, holding him firmly against that sudden emptiness. Helping him into his jeans, cupping him again, stroking and massaging his hardness, pressing the heel of my palm against him as he comes again, catching him as his knees buckle. I imagine whispering hotly into his ear, "I'll be back for more, and you'll be ready for me," before giving him a peck on the cheek and returning to my seat and book. Setting the book down, I look up as he walks by again, his gait the perfect amount of swing and swagger. I adjust myself in my seat. I've slid down a bit and my pants feel uncomfortably tight. I'm watching as he heads back to the kitchen, and then he turns, looking directly at me, catching me in the act of objectifying his sweet, firm body. Did he just wink at me, or was I imagining that too? Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy all the content that you'll receive as a Patreon subscriber. Thank you.